Hello, this is Samuel from Action Figure Fury, and today I'll be reviewing the Marvel Legends Ultimate World War II Captain America and bike set, which just came out recently, about in the last month or so. I finally got my order in last week from Star Action Figures, and I have to say, this thing is absolutely incredible. Before going on, I have a few tiny little problems with it, mostly just to do with the paint. There's just a few tiny paint areas. Aside that, this is an absolutely fantastic set, well worth getting. You can't get it at the moment on Star Action Figures, but I've seen it online in other retailers like In Demand Toys and such, for a reason, for similar prices. So if you haven't got it yet, I highly recommend you get it, because this is a fantastic set. Bring in the bike here. You can see it there. I've got Captain America on his bike with his prototype shield. So he's got this this sort of ammo box here, and some saddlebags, and the Thompson machine gun, big windshield cover. Not too familiar with motorcycles. See the mirror there. Oh, I don't know why it's getting blurry all of a sudden. Yeah, keeps going out of focus. I think it doesn't help my hands get in the way. I'll take that off for now. That looks really good. Really, really good. What I'll do is I'll probably take off Captain America off the bike, so I can show you what the bike is like. I told you this is a little Thompson machine gun, which does peg into the bike here. I always have a problem with the attachments at the front, because I've also got the Ghost Rider bike set, and I have a similar problem with that, where the flames at the front tendency to pop out, and unfortunately this gun holster and the ammo box to have the same problem. They tend to want to pop out a lot, which is really, really irritating. So I'll probably leave that off here for the time being. You know what it looks like anyway. And I'll take off the ammo box as well, which has got some nice paint, silver dry brushing on it, which looks really, really nice. No other details out, but it looks really, really good. Here's the basic bike as you get it. Was some assembly you had to put on the saddlebags at the back here, and you also had to put on the handlebars, of course. It's really, really good. You can see a nice bit of paint here. So the American Star, Army Star. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of a plastic problem there. You can see got some silver dry brushing on the engine. All these other machines, you could do more paint, but I'd say they've got enough paint on it. You can see some of the scuffs and that on the bike, which is really, really nice. If I turn over on the other side, you can see the exhausts here. More silver dry brushing. And again, the the US Army Star, or the Army Star. It's really, really good. I do love this part. It looks like this is, you can see here, if I bring this in close, it's got a stitching on it. So it looks like it's, been, stitched on, meant to be like a sort of fabric, to protect the front. There's also got the light here, which is good. Not much, no problem there. You've also got a little mirror here as well. And one detail I really do like a lot is on the handlebars here. You can see there's a speedometer. Looks really, really cool. Also got the oil canister, you fill the oil there. Really, really nice. This bike is fantastic. Of course, this is just basically a reuse of the Ghost Rider bike set with a new front part here and some new parts. It's basically the same, but it's still a fantastic motorcycle, especially for World War II Captain America. When I first saw images of this bike set, when they revealed it at Toy Fair, I think it was, I fell in love with it immediately. Thought I have to get this, and I am not disappointed. This is a really, really good looking bike. The saddlebags you pop off as well, like this one pops off here, and then you take it off there, like so. Yeah, saddlebags came off there. That's what the basic bike looks like. You see the seat, and that's where they peg in. Really, really good. Anyway, enough about talking about the bike. Let's have a good look at Captain America himself. Actually, before looking at Captain America, there's got some details I need to bring up. This bike does have some articulation. You can move the front tyre, well, the front part here moves side to side. The tyre rotates, wind spit. The front wheel spins. The back wheel spins. There's also got a little stand here, which goes up and down, so it gets to stand. So depends on how you want to display the bike. So there's some articulation there, which is necessary. Now let's bring in the Captain America. I'll put the stand on, hold on. Let's put this in the background. Let's put that in the background there. of course, these are the saddlebags which I showed you. They do peg open, so you can. Well, they do slide open, so you can put accessories in those if need be. Now let's bring in Captain America himself. The only Captain America that only World War II, I should say, the only World War comic book World War II Captain America figure they released beforehand was that Ultimate Face-Off pack. It came with a World War II Captain America and a Ultimate Nick Fury as well, I believe. That goes for ridiculous money now on the secondary market. And before they released this figure, I really wanted to get my hands on it because I do love the World War II look to Captain America, and I thought, I'd love to get it. Lo and behold, when they announced this new bike set, I had to, I was absolutely chuffed because I do love the World War II aesthetic to Captain America. So this figure is absolutely incredible. The paint areas, which I should bring up on the helmet here, you can see some black black marks there. If I can bring it in the helmet, you can just see them slightly just there. Let me bring it in. You can just see it's just there. See. I'm not too sure how that got on there. I couldn't see it when I had the figure in packaging. I couldn't see that at all. I didn't realise when it came out packaging. But it's not too much. Probably you can see it as sort of like dirt, because he's a helmet. It's a helmet. Cat would be in a lot of action, so probably would get some sort of dirt and dents on it. And also on the side here, he does have. Oh shoot! He does have a little mark there. Not too sure. I can't get rid of that. Not sure it's plastic or anything else. It's not doesn't bother me because it's from the side, of course. So I picked them up, and actually there's no problem now at the belt either. So no, that's the only two errors I have with this figure. Let's go have a closer look. You can. I'll put the shield back on his wrist for the time being. Pardon me, I've still got a cold. I'm just recovering from it. Yeah, it's really, really good looking. I do love the details on here. Of course, this helmet is removable. Really do love the outfit. The World War II, we've got the army cargo, army pants here with the big pockets. Got this harness here with the gun holster with a pistol inside. I've got the pistol in there. He's got the little strap there where it would strap to his leg. He's got these fantastic World War II boots with these the lower. I'm not too sure what they would call these. I know they had, this was quite common in World War II. He's also got a knife there on a sheath, as well, which also looks like it's the sheath is strapped to the leg. Really, really nice. I do like the star as well done on the chest. I do love this sort of jacket look, which you can sort of see beneath the belt. You can see there. Yeah, that's what would do up. Really, really nice. I do love this harness as well. They've got all the silver bits done well, with the clasp here, and the harness, bits down. But it's really, really good. The back there as well, you can see some more detail. Really, really nice looking figure. He's wearing gloves. This figure is fantastic. Definitely one of my favourite Marvel Legends of this year. Despite a few tiny nicks I have with it, this is a fantastic looking figure. Really, really do dig it a lot. Going on articulation, I'll take off the helmet so you can see the sort of motorcycle mask. It's really good. Anyway, articulation, he has a ball jointed head. I had to put a bit of blue tack in the top of the head and pegging on. The reason I did that was because the head was very, very loose. It kept shaking side to side, and you couldn't really use the articulation. So now I put the blue tack in the head. It's the articulation actually works. So you can, it's got a ball joint there on the hinge as well, so you can go back quite far. You can't go forward so much. You can go forward quite a bit. Side to side, so that's all good. He has a ball jointed shoulders. I'll take off the shield. I'll show you again later. So got up all the way, forward, back. He's also got a bicep a swivel in the bicep, I should say, sorry. Double jointed elbows, so you get a full range of motion there to hold the weapons, which is really, really cool. He's also got a up in the chest, he has a ball joint up there, so you go forward, back. It's somewhat limited by the harness, but that's not a problem. He does have a waist swivel as well, which is pretty good. He also has ball jointed hips, so he can go forward, backwards, a little bit, not too much. The bum gets in the way. This side's not really hindered by the holster. That just rides up. He has a swivel in the thigh, which both work, do they? Yep, both of those work. Sweet. And he also has double jointed elbows, so he can kick himself all the way. And then he also has a swivel at the boot cut, which is nice. It's nice to see that have the extra articulation at the boot cut. I really do like when Hasbro include that on their Marvel Legends. He also has a ankle rocker on the ankle, so you can go like that, full range articulation, which is absolutely perfect. All the articulation Captain America needs, which is great. I wouldn't mind, honestly, if Hasbro re-released this figure on its own. Probably change the colours up a bit, maybe some different accessories, maybe an unmasked head and stuff. I'll be all over it, because I do love the World War II look to Captain America, and this is a fantastic looking piece. Because now to go with the accessories, we have the helmet, which has got the 8, which is done pretty darn well on there. It looks really nice, except with a few little dinks. You can see little black marks, which is a bit irritating. It also comes with the shield. I also have the only other shield I know that has this feature is I think it's the Captain America Winter Soldier, the stealth suit one, where it has the when you flip it one side, you can peg it into the back here, and also when you can have it on the hinge on the wrist. So, like, for example, I've just show you how you can put it on the back. So you've got the harness there. You can plop the shield right in there. Looks really good. Let's put the helmet back on to complete the look. Oh, wrong way around. Yeah, really good. Let's put the helmet back on. There's Captain America, all decked out from World War II. He also has a pistol in here. It was a little bit tricky to take out, but you can take it out. And it also easily the holster easily pegs closed, so which is nice. I do have a problem with some figure holsters where they don't actually work that well, with the weapon getting stuck, the peg not properly closing as it should. But on this one, I don't have a problem at all. Oh, there it is. Got the pistol there. It's just black, which is a shame. I know for the Captain America, Steve Rogers and Peggy Carter 2-pack, they painted up the guns, and sadly they haven't for this Captain America, which is a shame really, but you can easily do it yourself. I may do that in the future. Just paint these accessories. It shouldn't be too difficult to do. So that goes in the goes back in the holster. You can hold it on the trigger finger. I'll just show that probably briefly. Yeah, see, blam. There's a trigger finger there, so you can hold the pistol. It looks really, really good. You can easily peg that holster closed. And I do like the US stamp on it as well. That is a nice little touch. I know that Captain America and Peggy Carter 2-pack, they use some of the same accessories like the helmet, the pistol, the harness, and the knife and the Thompson, which you'll see in a minute. He also has a knife as well, which is at the boot here. This was a little bit tricky to get in, but you can see it's a standard knife. We've seen this with figures such as Deadpool and whatnot over the years, so it's a standard knife. And it goes in the sheath pretty darn well. The only other accessory it comes with, which doesn't go on the figure, is this Thompson machine gun. Where is the... Hold on. Wrong side. Let's see if we get Captain America standing up there. He looks awesome. Right, there we are. Right, let's have that. See, this is the other accessory. Again, this is a bit hard to take out of the holster. Looks really good. The sculpt is good. Unfortunately, there's no paint on it. You can easily add some dry brushing yourself if need be, and some brown paint on the stock here. I'll probably do that. Look really good, I think. Painted up. Really, really nice. So, that's all the accessories. I have to say, this is a fantastic released by Hasbro. A really, really good Marvel Legends figure. As I'm a big fan of World War II Captain America, I'm a bit biased because obviously I was really, I love the design. I was ecstatic when Hasbro released this figure. Well, announced this figure and somehow released it. It is one of my favourite figures. It looks absolutely fantastic. The sculpt's great. The paint is very good. The accessories are fantastic. I can't fault it at all. This is the perfect World War II Captain America for me. The only thing that I find is missing is an unmasked Steve Rogers head. But hopefully, down the line, if this figure's popular, Hasbro may release it on its own, probably slightly different with some different accessories or painted accessories. Some differences. Probably unmasked Steve Rogers head, and that'd be great as well. We'll have one display on the bike and one to display off the bike. But this is absolutely a fantastic figure. Highly recommended. If you haven't got this set yet, I highly recommend it. I'll put a link to Star Action figures below. Even though I haven't got this figure in stock at the moment, I'll put them in there because this is where I got it from. But you can also get it from other retailers, about for £35 here in the UK. A fantastic release and probably one of the best Marvel Legends has been released this year, in my opinion. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. There's plenty more content to come. Bye for now.